Alright, let's continue. The compressor is installed. The system has now been fully evacuated. We'll now connect the controller so we can start the compressor for the charging process. For this, we take the necessary cables and attach them to the controller. That would be the negative and of course the positive, as well as the cable for the condenser fan. Alright, the remaining cables are no longer needed, because with our Tool4Cool app, we'll program the compressor and use our own sensor for the control. I'll show that in the next step. Now the controller is connected. Now I'll add the thermostat to C and to T. And now I replace the original sensor of the box, which is inserted down here, with our sensor, which will control the box from now on. So, now I've connected the cables to the controller, all the ones we need, and I'll now attach the controller to the compressor. By simply pushing it on until it snaps over the screws. Now it's fixed and very secure. Okay, so now I've connected the controller with the cables we need. And the remaining cables, which we no longer need, we simply leave aside. Just like this cable here, which we also don't need for the 230 volt supply, since we're now only supplying 12 volts. Now the controller will be connected to Tool4Cool and programmed, so that via the sensor we installed, it can control the box. Now the connection with the gateway is established, so we can start the compressor. Now I remove the evacuation hose. First, the valve is closed again to maintain the vacuum in the system. Then I have here, we call it a gas mouse, a pre-charged cartridge with the correct amount of refrigerant for the system. Now I connect the hose to the valve connection. I'll briefly vent it now. I open the valve slightly, vent the hose so that we remove the air from it and only have pure refrigerant present. Now I close the hose and open the valve to let the refrigerant into the system. So, now we've charged the system with refrigerant. We've programmed the controller via Tool4Cool and got the compressor running. And now I can remove the gas mouse. Now I close the valve again. Now I can remove the hose and also remove the valve.
Abnehmen.
Finally, the valve is sealed with the cap to ensure it's tight.
Mit der Kappe. Damit es dicht ist.